So, hello, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Can you believe it? I feel like it's been like three lives in a row. Not in the same day, but I feel like it's been like one after the other, like each day, I think. I can't remember. Um, but I wasn't planning on doing this video, but I think that I want to kind of stay up to date with the alignment journal. But I feel like I don't want to commit to doing it every single day because I feel like if I do that, then it's a lot of pressure to like keep recording, keep doing live videos, right? But I feel like I needed to do one today because I feel like yesterday was a good day to journal, right? There was a lot of nuggets in that day that I feel like would be good to talk about, right? So as you can see from the title, we are covering rewards, we are covering a loving family, and we are covering be calm and peaceful, right? So those are like the three like main things that was my focus for yesterday, right? So those are the things that I want to get into alignment. So if you remember watching like my first alignment video, I talked about something completely different. Now this is more about we're going to dive into it so you guys get an idea. So let's start off with the first one. So if we start off with rewards, right? I can't even say the word rewards. So if you think about rewards, right? When you achieve something, you should reward yourself. And I find that with me, I don't know if a lot of people can relate to this, but as you get older, you don't necessarily reward yourself. It's always like trying to achieve this, trying to achieve that, trying to achieve something else again. And then when you check it out, you feel like overworked, you feel burnt out. And that's the reason you need to reward yourself. If you achieve anything, it could be anything small, it could be something as small as getting out of bed, right? Getting out of bed early. That is a reward, especially if you're not used to doing it, right? We should reward ourselves. And the reason why I think this is because yesterday when I was out and about and the sun was beaming, it was so hot, and there was like this ice cream van outside, but it looked like it wasn't like your typical ice cream van. It looked like they did like venues, like things for venues, weddings, birthdays, like a special type, right? And the guy that works in the shop, I get along with him. He was like, "Hi Elizabeth, how are you? Hi." The guy that worked in the shop was like, "Do you want an ice cream?" And I was like, "Yeah, why not?" Right. And then they had this menu, and when I tell you that the prices were very expensive, right? Oh, I'm good, thank you. I'm just out enjoying like the weather. I mean, the sun has gone in now, but it's just nice to be outdoors. Yo, what's up? I cannot pronounce your name. How are you doing? So, yeah, we checked the menu out and I felt like the prices were like really overpriced. And he was like, no, it's fine. And I thought, okay. And then he brought me an ice cream as well as himself. Hey, what's up? And when I look back at that, hi Tara. Um, that's good that you're good. When I look back at that, I realised that um, it's good to reward yourself, even if it's something expensive. I'm not saying to like spend your money on a lot of expensive stuff, but there's something about spending your money on something like high quality that makes you feel good, right? Elizabeth said, I'm quitting YouTube or making videos. Why are you quitting? What is his message? Hiya, please spread this if you can on July the 31st. Can everyone, you don't have to wear it, but can you wear pink and braids to represent, I can't pronounce the name, Aubrey what? I don't know how to say their name, I'm really sorry. They're her face, thank you so much. Also, you're pretty. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you're paying attention to the message. Hi, Tara. Kavil said, Elizabeth. Oh, haters just because I'm 9. Oh, keep going at your goals. Don't give up on your goals. And I can't say your name. Clara Finn, where are you guys? I'm in the UK. Where are you? Okay, so as I was saying, like, um, I don't know if everyone is like on a budget, but sometimes when you're trying to cut back on things, you don't reward yourself because you're looking at prices and you're thinking, I can't really spend my money on that, right? But at the same time, we're all gonna die. We're not gonna take our money with us. So sometimes it's good to like, look and think maybe I should just spend my money on that. Do you know what I mean? To reward myself because I deserve it, right? So that's kind of where I'm at. I want to start like looking at different ways to reward myself. It doesn't have to be money. It could be like doing things that I enjoy doing, taking myself out somewhere that I enjoy. Because what's the point putting yourself inside a prison where you can't enjoy your life? If you know what I mean. Like, what's the point? You just feel like you're waking up day to day and you're just feeling like you have to do this, and then you're not rewarding yourself for it. Like if you look at workplaces, like when I last worked, my manager used to always treat us to cakes, donuts, different treats, to Costa, nice treats that made us feel appreciated for our work. And I feel like it's so important to reward ourselves, even in school. Like the teachers do reward you if you're doing well. Like anyone that's working well, they reward you with a certificate, stickers, different things like that. So it's nice to treat yourself. Yeah, Elizabeth, don't give up. Um, the next point I wanted to go. Okay, let me summarize this. So, yeah. So in terms of rewarding yourself, anybody out there that feels like they feel like they don't deserve to reward themselves because they feel like they haven't achieved the end goal, right? It's not about achieving the end goal. It's about the little small steps that you achieve. Those are the things that you need rewarding. So, for example, if anyone is trying to work on losing weight, right, and you're beating yourself up because you're stuck at the same weight, you can still reward yourself for your effort, right? Give yourself a treat. And I'm not saying eat a Snicker bar, but obviously reward yourself in other ways, like cook a nice healthy dish, right? To say, you know what, every time I put effort in, I'm going to really cook myself something really nice. Hello, Debs. Elizabeth said, I mean, if my mom found out, she would be mad and she would not like it. Okay, if you are 9 and you're not following your mom's rules, you should follow your mom's instructions because it's important. I can't pronounce your name. Can I call you Claus Shorts? Can I call you that for short because it's so hard? My problem is I over reward myself. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. So if you over reward yourself, you may not um, you may not put in much effort that you should, because I feel like with pain, right, it's better to reward the pain, right? Because if you're always getting pleasure, you're not gonna like um what's the word, if your life is always like quick dopamine or pleasure, you're not gonna work hard, or you're not gonna go for the biggest goals because you just want quick results, right? Easy results. Luke, you make videos every day. That's amazing. You should reward yourself for that. Sophia said hi. Hi, Sophia. Pamela, thank you so much. You love my jacket. I got this jacket from Topshop, but I don't think they sell it anymore. Luke said it's 11:50 a.m. here. Wow, it's so early and you're awake early. How's your morning going? Claus Short said very wise. Thank you so much. I remember like reading about this, about rewards and stuff, because I am someone that likes a quick dopamine and I like things to happen very quickly, right? I don't like to work for things. So I can kind of relate to it, but the only problem is I don't reward myself, right? I guess rewarding myself could be like going on social media. That's like a quick dopamine hit. But I think you should go through a little bit of pain and suffering to then reward yourself and be like, okay, when I complete this, I can get that reward, and it will strengthen your muscle. When I say your muscle, your habits, strengthen your habits at working at bigger goals and achieving better things. Art said, hi, I'm Black American. That's really cool. It's hot over there, Luke. Oh, gosh, it was hot here too, but now it's nice and cool. Elizabeth said, no, to be honest, though, I don't want to quit, but at the same time, I do. Just because you quit now doesn't mean it's going to be forever. You can always go back to YouTube in the future. Okay, so yeah, this is really interesting, guys. So let's go on to the next topic, right? So the next topic is a loving family, right? And this one really stands out to me because when I was out yesterday, I bumped into a lady that I haven't seen for many, many years. And the reason why is because she doesn't live in the same town as me, right? and she was so happy that I called out to her. Like, she's a lovely lady. Like, she was like, thank you so much for calling out to me, because I didn't know if it was her, so I was like, hello, stranger. And she turned around and she was so happy, and we were talking for ages. We were talking for time. Her daughter was there, and I was so surprised because I was thinking that can't be her, because her daughter wouldn't be that old. Because the last time I saw her daughter was in the pram, and she was like, she's 11 now. And I said, what? So her daughter was so lovely, so intelligent, and we were all talking, and it's just the fact that she was so calm and relaxed, and I just admire that. And this does tie in with my last point, and she was saying like her and her daughter are gonna have a pamper night, right? I said, wow. She said, we're gonna have a mother and daughter day. We're gonna get some face masks and stuff like that, and pampering at home. And I was just like, wow. I was just like, wow. I was just thought, that is so beautiful. And I said to her, like, I looked at her and I just said to her, I said, I've always said that I don't want children, right? But I just thought it was inspiring, like watching her with her daughter. And I said, you can actually create like a loving family, like you can create that. And she goes, yeah, you can. And I just said, wow, like you guys are so calm, relaxed, and I just said, I just realized like there's people out there, right? It doesn't matter like where you come from, you can create whatever you want to create, right? There's people that grow up in broken homes, right? And then they think, all right, I don't want kids because I don't want that for my kids. I don't want the same pattern. And anyone that has watched Teen Mom, right? I used to watch Teen Mom when I was growing up. I'm talking about when I was like 16, right? And there was a family on there, and they put the daughter up for adoption, right? Because the mom was like alcoholic, and then the stepdad was like very argumentative. I think he was like similar to her, and they just didn't want their child to grow up in that environment, right? And you know what, like I think it was last month, like I watched the review on them, and they can't see their daughter anymore because they made a contract with the adoptive parents that they could always see her at least once a year or whatever. And the family were like, we don't want you to see her anymore because we don't want her on TV anymore. And they've got children now, but you can see that they regret like their decision of giving her away, because they're always upset. You can just feel it, like they really wanted that child, but it wouldn't have been the right environment for that child, right? So what I'm trying to say is, like, in life, it doesn't matter like your background or anything. I think a lot of people get caught up in thinking in life in general they can't make it in life because, number one, they come from a poor family, so they probably think that they can't be rich. A lot of people get caught up in thinking that whatever's happened to their family is going to also happen to them. So a lot of people try and break those patterns by not doing it. Like, there was a lady that I used to work with, and she said she would never have kids because there's a pattern in her family where everyone gets depression, because she said her granddad was in the war and he got PTSD, and everyone told him not to have kids, and he still had kids. And she believes that because of the effect of that, she believes that's why she's on antidepressants. And she was like, I don't want kids because I don't want to pass it on. So you always see like a lot of people choosing not to repeat the patterns. But I feel like in life, right, you can create your future. Like, you don't have to be bound to that situation. You can what's the word, when you cultivate like a certain environment, you can create the environment that you want, right? You set the tone for it. And I think a lot of people don't realize the power that they can have. I mean, we can't control like children, we don't know what they're going to turn out to be, but we can kind of create that environment. um Nishad said, how are you? I am India. Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Yes, Elizabeth. Richard said, how are you doing? I'm doing good, thanks. What does that word mean? I can't pronounce it. It's quitting. I can't say it. Mr. Singh said, watch out, Annabelle behind you. There's no one behind me. I'm not scared of Annabelle. Richard said, what is the topic for the day? So the topic, we are basically talking about getting into alignment. So I already covered rewards, like rewarding yourself. And now I'm talking about creating like a loving family, and then the next topic after that's going to be about being peaceful and calm. Luke said, I want to be in nature like a park ranger or truck driver or something in nature. You should manifest that. Definitely get out more into nature. Well, you already go out into nature, but um you should apply for those things, those jobs. Ah, you're doing Uber Eats. How's that? Well, you kind of did update me on that. Have you been applying for jobs as well? Um, that's really good. Like, keep going. It's so hard to get a job nowadays, but you just have to keep applying until someone gets back to you. Yeah. No delivery today, so you've got a chill day today. So that means no money for today, right? No money. Oh, maybe you need to be in a different, like, town, maybe. A different town to get more money. Yeah. Yeah, like a different location. Like maybe you are somewhere where people won't really order like fast food. Like the thing is, like in the UK, because it's so small, people always order stuff like that. Um, yeah, I did see like someone like we have over here Just Eat, and I saw someone getting driven around. Someone that does the deliveries, that got driven around by someone. Richard said, I believe you should reward yourself, especially if you are consistently doing good and helpful to others. I agree as well. I do agree with that. Like, rewarding is so important. Yogesh said, hello, hey. Luke said, you guys have Subway? Yes, we do. We have Subway over here. We do. All right. So, yeah, back to what I was saying. Like, you don't have to be bounded to where you're coming from, right? It doesn't matter where you're coming from. You can create that future, right? You can create you can create anything through God, so you can create that future. If you want that, you create it. Is what I'm saying. Yogesh, I'm from England. Where are you from? I've never tried Subway sandwiches. I've never been the one to try it. I should try it out one day. You love Subway sandwiches. That's amazing. Gopal said hello. Hello, Gopal. How are you? Right. Oh, I need to try it. One day I will. Nice to meet you, Yogesh. Gopal, I'm from England. Where are you from? Yeah, so I want to get into alignment with how do I put this into words? So setting goals not based on what I see around me, but setting goals based on what I believe God wants for me. How powerful is that? And I've learned that from my church. So um, where God is taking you is not what you can always see, right? It's not always your environment or the people around you. You can be taken anywhere, right? Um, I can't pronounce that word, Luke. What does that mean? Luke, what does that word mean? Richard, thank you so much. Where are you from? Are you from India, Gopal? Hi, India. Luke's a burrito place. Oh, we don't. I don't think we have that unless it's in London. I don't think we have it. I've never heard of it before. All right, guys. Next, onto my next point. Right. I feel like I never summarized that one. So like, if you want to achieve something, right, just because you've seen somebody else around you achieve it and it's been a disaster, it doesn't mean yours will be disaster. It means you can learn from it and you can know what you need to do better, right? That's what life's about. It's about growing, right? It's about doing something better. It's not a competition, but just because someone failed on something doesn't mean you're gonna fail. Got hiccups, guys. Wow, you're in Texas. Isn't it hot over there? Okay, on to my next point about being calm and peaceful, right? This one's very vital to me because I have had people say to me, right, it's gonna sound really weird. I always have people telling me to relax, right? They always tell me to relax. They think I'm a stress head, right? And I do apologize to anyone that is like in my presence and I'm always stressed. I'm always like rushing around. I'm like that 99% of the time. I'm always rushing around. Wow, Richard said it's really hot. Wow. Are you outdoors or are you inside? Texas barbecue looks amazing. Uh, um, Yeah, so I'm someone that's always rushing around, making everyone like stressed around me, I think. And I do apologize for that because like being around that lady yesterday, the same one I was talking about the loving family, like she speaks calm, she's relaxed, she's chilled, the daughter's chilled, and I'm just like looking at them thinking, wow, like why can't I be like that? Like it's just peaceful. And I feel like I'm so hyper, I'm loud, I'm the complete opposite, I'm bubbly. Like me being like chilled is just not me, right? But I should try it. So I've had people in the past saying you need to relax. I had someone saying you need a stiff drink because you're on edge, and I'm like, what? Like, I don't understand. But the thing is, to be honest, like, I was like that around that person because I barely knew them. So I think when I don't really know someone, I can be a bit on edge, right? So I don't think that's a fair judgment. But being around that lady that was really calm, and I was rushing, I was trying to pay quickly, I was trying to get everything packed, and she said to me, she goes, don't rush. She goes, I'll wait for you. And I was like, really? And she was like, yeah, I'll wait for you. And I was like, oh. And then we took a nice walk home. Like she got home before me because she was like, her home was like before mine. And I just realized like I'm this stress head. I'm this person that's always rushing around. And I feel like even when I got rewarded with the ice cream, like I was just like, no, I'm not gonna have ice cream. And he was like, yeah, let's have ice cream. And we were like chilling, eating ice cream. And I was like, you know what? I can chill. I don't have to always be on the goal. I'm always like constantly. I think because I got dyslexia, right? And we are always late. Dyslexic people struggle with timekeeping, right? I always feel like I have to always be stressed, trying to get to places all the time. Literally, how I'm shaking this screen, this is how I am all the time. I'm like trying to get here, trying to get there. I'm stressed out. Like, oh, I'm really bad with time. I'm always late and I'm just like stressing. Like, I always think I'm gonna leave something behind. I'm just like, see this energy? This is how I am all the time. It's really bad. And I think like people are probably looking at me thinking, chill, like chill. So I agree. I agree. Small body, big energy. Yes. Yes. Let me read the comments. Let me read the comments. This is so funny. Mum, can you please pray for me? Wait, it depends what it's in regards to. Because if I'm praying for someone, I need to know what it's about. What's the matter? Luke said you are happy and bubbly. Yes, I'm crazy as well. Oh, Richard, thank you so much. You said I have an amazing smile. Thank you. Wow, thank you. Uh, hi, I don't know. Hey, what's up? Sorry, I'm not saying I don't know. I'm calling you by your username, IDK, right? I don't know. Yeah, everyone's laughing. Richard said lol. Yeah, so I think to get into alignment, I'm going to still be my happy, bubbly self, but I'm going to try and find moments when I'm around people to just chill and relax, right? Because I feel like I'm probably putting everyone on edge, right? Because I'm all hyper. Um, hey, can you please do a shout out to me? Love you. Love you. Hey, big shout out to Just Slay. What's up? Okay, guys. So let me know like your goals in the comment section below because I'm gonna end this video live. I'm gonna end this live video here now, guys. Hey, Just Slay. Um, but to summarize, yeah, I'm gonna start working on rewarding myself, like acknowledge where I've put the work in, because sometimes if you ignore hard work, it might just slide and then you fall back into your old habits, right? So I want to start rewarding myself. I've got an idea, like I'm gonna have a treat, right? But I'm not gonna have the treat until I do certain things, until I achieve certain things, right? That's gonna be my new goal. Also, the second point, I'm gonna start looking at my life and seeing like what I want to cultivate around me, right? And knowing that I can create like a future for myself, right? And then so if I wanted a family, I can create that. And to be honest, family can be friends as well. It doesn't have to be like a partner and kids. But you can create family with friends, or random people can become your family if you want to be crazy like that. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. It's probably the sun getting to my head. And the last one, I want to try and work on practicing like slow living, like slow mornings, um, being on time for things, so I can just take my time, walk slow, just take in the scenery and stop stressing all the time. I'm still going to be bubbly though. Um, Thanks for giving me a shout out. I've never got a shout out before. Oh, I'm so happy I was the first person to give you a shout out. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning into my live. It's getting cold here. I'm going to go indoors. Thank you so much for those that have commented. Thank you so much that have liked. Thank you so much to anyone that just watches after I posted it live. If there's anything that you are working on in terms of alignment or just in life in general, drop them down in the comment section below and we can have a conversation about it and I can motivate you. And guys, love you all. Please take care. Thank you so much for talking to me. Ciao.